All right, guys, it's gonna be that time of year. Time to clean out the freezer, get ready for this year's hunting season. If you're like us, you like to break down your leftover meat into fuel for this season, guys. That's right, we're making a fan favorite, guys. We're making snack sticks. I'm gonna take you through the whole process from breaking down the meat, prepping it, smoking it, all the way to eating it, guys. Should be a good one, y'all stick around. Got a good one for you today. So what we're gonna do is we're doing a little different this year. This year, we're gonna use original snack sticks, the DIY kit by the Bearded Butchers. I think we all love the Bearded Butchers channel. It's one of our favorites. And as y'all can see, we have a very special guest appearance today by none other than the lady behind the scenes, my wife. All right, so as I said in the intro, usually what we do is we have, our deep freezers are full. We have 3 of them, and they usually stay pretty full on game because of stuff that we hunt and harvest through the year. So one thing that we do is as we get to the older, I say older with a caveat, older meat, so stuff that's been in the freezer for about 2 years or so, 2 or 3 years, we like to break it down into something else that we can eat. So today what we have is 25 pounds of, it's a little bit of mix. It's some of like, we buy a cow every year, so it's a little bit of beef, it's a little bit of pronghorn, it's a little bit of venison, it's a little mukbang of flavors, if you will. I have my meat grinder here. It's a carnivore. None of the items in this video are sponsored. They're just great products that we've had for a long time, and I use them, and I am very familiar with them. So the first step in this process is
grinding the meat.
Grinding the meat. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our coarse grinding plate. So this is a fine grinding plate. So what I like to do is I'll run the meat through the coarse plate. I'll add all the seasonings, and then we'll run it back through the fine grinding plate. After that, we'll throw it in the LEM stuffer that you saw in the intro, and we will make the beloved snack sticks. Today's flavor is original, but I also ordered a little bit of high temp cheese. So it's gonna be original with cheese. So we're gonna see if we like it this year. We've made summer sausage like this before. We've loved that. But we wanted something that we could grab and go. Something you can keep in the pack, something you can keep with you out in the woods, something that the kids and the girls and my wife can use on the road, anything like that. So without further ado, let's start grinding some meat. We're gonna fire this joker up, and let's just, have you ever used one of these?
I have not.
We've been married for 10 years, together for like 12, and you've never used this? We've had it our whole marriage.
I'm usually more hands off.
Okay, all right, so
I just cook the meat, that's it.
You have a microphone, you don't have to lean into mine.
I forgot.
Before we do that, let's do this. I'm gonna grab some gloves here, and we're gonna just run these through here. It's that simple, guys. So here is some cool music, and here goes the meat. Now, if you'll notice, I'm holding my hand over the end right here. That's because as we're getting to the bottom of this tote right here with our meat, there's a lot more moisture in the meat, and as it extrudes through that plate, it's gonna push that fluid out, it's gonna compress that fluid, and it's gonna wanna shoot out across the kitchen. We don't want that. When I did this commercially, the meat grinders had a plate that would hang right here and stop that. It's just not feasible on these littler machines, so they don't have them, which is totally understandable. You can do it with your hands, you can do it with your hand, you can do it with a paper plate, anything like that. All right, guys, so we took this meat out of the freezer yesterday. I cubed it up yesterday evening, and it's been in our beer fridge, our game fridge, whatever you want to call it, all night, and it's been thawing out. So it's nice and cool. When you're doing meat like this, you want it to be nice and cool. It's easier to work with, and it lasts longer. What I mean by lasts longer is it stays firmer longer.
Oh, say less.
Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch this head out, and we're gonna switch from the coarse plate to the fine plates. Now when you do this, always unplug your machine. So ma'am, if you can unplug the machine for us.
Yes.
And I'm gonna take it apart real quick, and then we're gonna run it back through on the coarse plate. Now here's the difference, guys. This is the coarse plate, and this is the fine plate. So coarse, and then fine, as you can see. The coarse plate is good if you're doing just regular burger. So if you wanted to make anything like really burger or anything, ground beef, anything like that, that's the plate you wanna use. When you're gonna go with like summer sausage or link sausage or like snack sticks or anything like that, you wanna take it through this fine plate That way it's more malleable and compressible. So let me switch these out and we're gonna add our seasonings. You wanna add them before you go through the next grind because it mixes them up really, really good. Now, if you're using the meat brand grinder, those grinders have a dual head. So you could add the flavor before you run any of it through the head, because with the meat brand, it has a coarse and then a fine. So it's a one-time deal. So it incorporates immediately. Whereas this one, we're switching the head out. So in this DIY kit, we have our casings right here. So there's 4 17mm casings, which that's awesome. And even better is they don't have to be soaked. A lot of casings you have to soak before you use them. That is not one of them. You also have your Bearded Butcher Sure Cure. So this is the curing salt, I would imagine. So it's kind of like their Pro Cure. And then also in the kit you have, I believe it's 13 ounces. Let me see, yeah. 13 ounces of original Bearded Butcher blend seasoning. Again, we're not sponsored by them. They just make a fantastic product. I've used their seasonings for years. And of course, all the instructions, if you've never done it before, are on the back of the bag. We actually will follow those instructions when it comes to smoking. Hey guys, don't be afraid to buy the kit and use it for other stuff. So let's say you don't have 25 pounds of meat to use, that's fine. You can use this kit on 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 20 pounds. You just gotta do the math and the reduction, 13 ounces is 25, and then do back math from there. It's not hard at all, guys. They make these, and they also sell smaller kits. So, all right, if you're using just straight deer meat, guys, venison is a very, very lean meat. So what I would recommend, and what they also recommend, is you add a pound of fat to 10 pounds of meat. So say you had 10 pounds of venison you're about to break down, go ahead and add a pound of fat, and that can be in the form of several things. You can go to we have local butchers and stores that sell just fat. You can get beef fat, throw it in there. You can put bacon in there. There's a lot of things that you can do with it to incorporate fat into it. Our meat is primarily from our beef. We ordered a couple of wrong cuts. A lot of roasts. Don't like roasts. So we already have about a 90-10 and 90-20 split. So we're just gonna leave it like this. And yeah, so anyway, let's get back to it. Again, 13 ounces makes 25 pounds of meat, which is what we have. I actually think we have 24 pounds of meat, but you know, that just means it's gonna be a little more flavorful, guys. So let's go ahead and evenly incorporate this here. And again, guys, good. Oh yeah, what's that? Ooh, that does smell really good. Don't sneeze.
I know, right?
So what we want to do is add this to our lug here. And then I have I have my trash can right here. So dump that out. And then we're just gonna take our pack of it doesn't say how much it is, not that much. I thought it would say the ounces on it, but it's not in there. But this is the curing salt, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add this Pro Cure into here as well. And it's simply pink curing salt. And so that's awesome there. All right, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get a little dirty here. We're gonna have to mix it in, incorporate it nice and evenly. So try not to mix around too much because it will make you sneeze, but get it all mixed in there. Turn it around with your hands. I am rocking our newest available at Dangle Nation Outdoors performance shirt. This is for dove season, which is also right around the corner. Code DOVE saves you 10% on this shirt specifically. So if you're gonna want to check it out, this is it right here, and they are available now on our website. Shauna's also wearing some merch. That's how we fund the channel, guys. So if you want to help support the channel, that's a fantastic way to do it. And guys, one reason I'm doing this in my kitchen today, I want to show you that this is very easily attainable by you. You can do this all at home. You know, there's so many misnomers about making your own cuts. I mean, I go to the butcher shop all the time. You can ask her, and I get these big, large cuts for really cheap, and I bring them home and I break them down and I package them. This is just one way that we do that for our family to enjoy. All right, that's pretty good. So we're gonna slide the main lug over here, get our little residuals. We're gonna get our cleaned lug because Miss Vanna here cleaned it for me.
Oh gosh.
Now, y'all saw how quickly the coarse or the chunks went into the grinder. When you've already ground them once, they kind of get clumpy. So what I like to do is make them into little logs like this and then throw them in there. This can get sticky. It's okay, stick with it. So let's get to it. Go ahead and power us up, please. right, guys, we are out of meat, but we still have some in the throat and in the worm. This is the worm, this is the throat. This is how you get them out. Get some ice cubes, put them in there. Use the ice cubes to push that residual meat down. There we go. And you'll see it coming out. See that? And then take a couple more and put them in there. And all this is gonna do is it's gonna get that meat that's stuck in there, it's gonna work it out. It's just water, guys. If you wanna take it out, you can. Just grab a handful of it and throw it away, or just combine it with your meat and you'll never notice it. So that's just how you clear out an auger, a worm, whatever you want to call it. So there you have it, guys. That's how you combine that's how you do the coarse and the fine grind. Now, let me take all these gloves off, let me move some stuff, and I'll tell y'all what the next step is. All right, guys, there we go. Fine, coarse there. Now, I need y'all to be honest with me. How many of y'all did what my wife did? How many of y'all are in the comment section saying, you forgot the cheese?
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
She just said that. No, sir. No, sir. The cheese is added after you grind. The reason being is you don't want the cheese to turn into a bunch of mush. We want to keep those cubes as cubed as possible. Now, one caveat with the cheese that I got enough cheese to make a 10-pound recipe. Now, as you know, we're making 25 pounds. The reason for that is I want the cheese, just a hint of it, just a nice little accent of it. So what we're gonna do, did you want to taste it? I knew she wanted to taste it. Go ahead. Guess, what does it taste like?
Cheese.
All right.
Like whiz cheese.
Like whiz cheese? It's high temp cheese, so that makes sense. All right, we're gonna put half of it, incorporate it, and then put the other half. So first things first, dump out that cheese all over there. All right.
Heck yeah.
Now, if you wanna get that half, ma'am, just gonna kinda spin it around here. Give it a good mix in here. It's very awkward to do with a camera. Because we are fixed. We can't walk around there and do what we would normally do for this mix. We are stuck right here where we're standing. So, all right.
Let's try to move
We're gonna add this other half right now.
All right.
And that's a lot of cheese. I mean, it's a good amount of cheese. Even for a 10-pound recipe, that's a lot. So, you want me to hold the tote while you get it, or you want me to have
Oh, I'm feeding the floor over here.
Don't do that. We don't want, the floor does not want any of our meat. Let me mix this real quick, guys. She's gonna grab us some water. So the reason you want to add water to your mix
Let me Google this.
is the mix gets really, what's called tight. It gets real tight, real clumpy. And guys, we're taking this meat and we're sending it down a 10-millimeter stuffing, I guess, nozzle is what we'll call it. So we need it kind of malleable, kind of mushy, to be honest with you. So what we're gonna do is take this meat,
6 cups.
add water to it, which is how much?
6 cups.
6 cups. I said 50 ml, I meant 50 ounces. So it will help with the mixture going through the actual sausage press. So here we go. I'm just gonna kind of spread that meat a little bit. My gloves are getting slick for some reason. All right. And again, you wanna get all that seasoning, you wanna get it all incorporated nice. Now, I don't know if y'all can see here, but we live out in the county and our water is not the best. So all of our water goes through 3 filters off the main line, and then it finally ends through our Boro filter. We used to have a Berkey, but I upgraded to the Boro. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna slowly add it. You don't wanna add all of it at once if you're doing this at home. So I'm gonna open the meat up a little bit. Go ahead and pour a good amount in there. That's good. And then I'm gonna kind of get my fingers in here and act like a blender. Okay, pour it right there just a little bit. And 50 ounces or 6 cups of water, that's good. Use your best judgment, guys. When it starts to seem malleable, seem like it'll go through a sausage press pretty easy, you're done. Don't go more than that. All right, so I have grabbed my stuffer. This is an LEM 10-pound stuffer. This nozzle is a 10-millimeter nozzle. They do not sell that in any store near me. If you do not have a 10-millimeter nozzle, these casings won't work for you. Again, these are 17-millimeter casings. If you want to use a 3/8 nozzle, then I would recommend 19 millimeter nozzles, but even that's gonna be pretty tight. So I will link that nozzle in my description box below. In the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bust open actually, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to stuff the bus. So how this stuffer works is it's on a tilt mechanism. You can actually remove the whole thing for easy cleaning. But what I'm gonna do is tilt it here. I'm gonna have my beautiful, lovely, awesome assistant hold it right here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the meat and we're gonna stuff it down in there, guys. So just grab handfuls of it like this. And on a commercial machine, you can throw it in there like wham. But I don't know if you're gonna want me to deal with me doing that. So I'm gonna push it in there. And as I'm adding the meat, guys, I'm gonna kind of push it a little bit because we don't want air to get trapped in this. If you get air trapped in it, then the air can push through to inside the casing. Then you get a little void. Then when you go to eat it, there's a little air gap and it folds, it crinkles all weird. So just push it a little bit, get that meat nice and stuffed in there. And guys, I'll be honest with you, this stuffer, have I ever told you how much I paid for it? I usually don't.
No.
I actually got it on Facebook Marketplace for 50 bucks. Heck of a deal. If you know anything about this equipment, you know that that deal was smoking. The guy selling it said, man, I went electric, which I completely understand why he went electric. So, okay, here we go. All right. Put that off to the side. I'm gonna take my gloves off because I don't want to get the meat all over everything. We're gonna close our stuffer. We're gonna lower our plunger.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
The sky's falling.
So then, there we go. Now, these presses come with a air relief valve on them. So if you start to get air pressure built up, you can hit that and relieve some pressure. So, like I said, 4 casings, which is plenty, a gracious plenty. So what we're gonna do is pop the seal on them. Oh man, they have a great, this is the type of vacuum sealer I need. Good night. There we go. I heard it breathe.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna take our casing out. We're gonna be gentle with it. We do not wanna unravel it. Don't wanna unravel it, guys. We're gonna be very gentle with it. We're gonna put our excess back behind us. Then we're gonna slide this onto our stuffing nozzle here. And that's the end of it there. So then I'm gonna pull off about that much. I'm gonna grab my kitchen scissors, which are non-existent. I'm gonna cut that, put this this is not trash. That's probably 100 snack sticks. So put that over there.
Trash.
Now, 2 ways you can do this, guys. You can tie the end of this mahogany casing, or you can pull off 4 or 5 inches and hold it and get to work. So that's what we're gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold it with my pinky like that on my left hand, because I'm right-handed. I'm gonna hold the casings right here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And I'm gonna apply back pressure with these front 2 fingers, and I'm going to press down on the meat. So it's, again, guys, it's a 10 millimeter casing. So go slow and look as the meat starts to come out. There it is, bam. What you wanna do is keep pressure on your finger right here, and it will feed itself. The meat will feed itself. There we go. So Shauna, if you can take it and start walking it towards that tote. We have a tote on the edge right here. And that's where you're at, guys. That's where you're at. You're just walking it. And I'm telling you right now, good night, I'm having to push this handle. Now you want to keep this casing real tight. You want that meat to pack in there real tight. So without further ado, let's get to it. So, wha-bam! Through the power of editing, that is 25 whole pounds of snack sticks. And we didn't waste any, did we?
Nope.
Look at that little guy. Look at that little guy. Even down to the littlest piece got used, guys. Okay, so we rough ground it, we fine ground it, we added our seasoning, we added the cheese, we stuffed our meat.
Added water.
Added water.
Yes.
That's right. We didn't add all 6 cups, so it just depends on the meat that you use. I imagine you'd use way more water if it was a venison lean type meat. So now we're gonna head outside and we're gonna go to the smoker and we're gonna cook these suckers up. Now, you just help me press all of these. What is one piece of advice for the viewers at home on this specific process, the actual pressing part?
Slow and steady wins the race because we busted a few times.
We did bust a few times. We busted our meat a few times, that's right, we did. It was fun, but we've cleaned it up.
We got a good rhythm at the end.
We did. The first one's always the slowest because we had to figure out our groove. It's a new machine, new method. So anyway, let's head outside. Let's throw these on the smoker. We're gonna go for 180 for 2 hours. And then after that, we're gonna probe them and I'll tell you what to set it to then. Guys, this is all done in the same day. I'm simply changing shirts to show you everything we have available on the website. But anyway, let's head outside and get these on the smoker. Okay, so that was a lie. It is the next day. I did not realize that the sun had set on my day. So I had the sticks sitting in the refrigerator overnight. I'm gonna hand you to the boss lady now. What we're gonna do is take these out, and we are gonna go throw them on the smoker. So without further ado, let's walk over here. So I have my smoker loaded with, I'm not sure what kind of pellets. I'm not gonna stand here and lie to you. I think apple. It's either apple or whiskey barrel, I'm not sure. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna load these up and we're gonna do 180 degrees for 2 hours like I just said. So just gonna take our sticks and we're gonna weave them on in here. So let's get it in there. And you wanna leave just a little bit of room. Oh man, those broke. Uh-oh, that's not good. You wanna leave a little bit of room. Actually, I think we're gonna coil these just like you have them coiled. Let's do that, I guess. See how that works. I don't know. I was gonna go back and forth, but that failed miserably just now. So here we go. We're just gonna wrap it in a coil. And it's okay, it doesn't matter the shape. Because again, guys, we're cutting these into sticks. So it's okay if they have a little bit of an odd shape. This actually looks really cool. Looks like, remember when you were a kid and your grandma had that rug, that big circular rug? That's what this looks like to me. Oh, this might be the perfect size. Look at that, guys. 2 coils appears to be mint. You're crazy. All right, there we go. And I'm gonna put the little guy right in the middle. Guys, look at that. Get a shot of that. Oh yeah. So, all right. That's what it looks like. I don't know why the casings was popping. I don't know if that has something to do with it sitting last night or I kind of overstuffed them. I don't know. So we're gonna close the Rectech here, come down here, fire this joker up, and if you got a Rectech, you're gonna put it on low. It's just gonna say low. So 180 on this is low. Or if you're using the app, it's extreme smoke. So we'll see y'all in about 2 hours. Boom, baby! And through the power of movie magic, it has been about, what time is it? I don't even know. So it's been about an hour and 40 minutes. I bumped it up to 200. So I did 2 hours on 180, then I bumped it up to 200 because I wanted these things to get cooked. And guys, they are done. So let's turn that grill off. And in order to stop the cooking process, I got a little bottle of water here. It's my daughter's. Can you tell I have beautiful children? So I'm just gonna spritz that just a little bit, just to kind of get that started. We wanna stop that cooking process. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to slide them off into this tote, to be honest with you, and they are hot. Hold on one second. Here we go. Got my meat claws, so I'm gonna walk it off now. And I just wanna slowly bring those off into this tote. There we go, there we go. Ooh. And now they're more rigid now because they're cooked. So, ooh, they're hot. Man, they're so hot. All right, so we're gonna spray them. We're gonna spray them because again, we wanna stop that cooking process. And guys, they smell divine. They smell great. So let's take that off. Let's fold this in. There we go, all right. So let's head into the kitchen and we're gonna break them open and we're gonna try some. So y'all stick around. Okay, so I pulled the snake. If you look right here, you can see I pulled the snake to the side and I have this piece on the cutting board. So our sticks, we're gonna make them about, I don't know, I'd say 6 inches or so, I guess, whatever that is. Is that a good length, you think? Yeah, so we'll make them about that size right there. So what I wanna do is you can either cut them like this or you can lay them all. This is when laying it in a row would come in handy because you can just run your knife down them, which you can do with this, and I will once we in the video and I get it all straightened up. But I want to give y'all a right now taste test. Oh yeah. So Girls, would y'all like to try one?
Yeah.
I have my co-hosts here, my girls here. So here we go. All right, so I made it into little cubes for us, little snack cubes. So, what's your thoughts on how they look?
Good.
Good? You think they look good?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, everyone grab one. Show the camera. Little piece, I got some of that smoke on my fingers, but got a little piece each. See the cheese in there? Oh, she's already eating it. How was it? Hold on. Mmm. I think it's great. The cheese is perfect. It adds that nice little touch to it. What'd you think? Tell me the truth. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. It's okay. I think they're fantastic. Wow. So there you have it, guys. That is how you do the whole process. Breaking the meat down, starting with the coarse grind plate, going to the fine grind plate, adding the seasoning, adding the cheese, stuffing it, putting it in the smoker, smoking it, cutting it, eating it. That is how it's done, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're wondering how to measure the sticks, I threw a Sharpie on the cutting board, and that's how long all of them are. And that seems to be about the perfect little snack size. My nuggets have eaten like 4 more. So this is only 1 wrap. Mind you, we have 4 total. This is only 1. So we're gonna have 4 packs of, or 4 rows of this much meat. So 25 goes a long way. So if you're watching this video and I know you, you're probably gonna get some, guys. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please share it with someone who you think could get use out of it or who simply would enjoy it, guys. Check out this playlist, smash that subscribe button. We'll see you on the next one. Don't stop the dangle. Peace.